as we know, a big topic and somewhat controversial also. Can you briefly maybe explain Srila Prabhupada's desire in terms of Varnashram?
He wrote me a letter that he wanted a devotee community, not a commercial farm.
Okay.
In other words, if you have excess goods, should be distributed amongst the devotees, but not sold.
Not sold, yes.
So, what I am doing is exactly opposite of that. And I have never made any money in commercial way.
Right.
And very little community is there.
Right. But Srila Prabhupada was definitely...
We have a 100-acre farm. We have 200 cows. And we grow rice, we grow wheat, we grow all kinds of fodder, grass. And rather than being self-sufficient, we are putting money from Ahmedabad into that farm.
Many of our farms are in a similar situation. Why is that?
Because ISKCON is a very urbanized movement.
Urbanized movement. Yeah.
And you require agriculturally inclined devotees.
Right.
Inclined is not the right word, but actually trained devotees.
Trained.
From agricultural background, who know how to cultivate, who know how to cultivate the field.
Yes.
And grow sufficient. Our land is most fertile land. Now we are, last 2 years, there is one grass called Gajaraj grass. It grows up to 12-15 feet. And even 1 biga, or it is 2/3 of an acre, is able to feed 50 cattle.
Wow.
So 3 acres should fill the 200 cows.
Yes.
3-4 acres, 5 acres. Maximum 5 acres. But you have to let it go one season and grow it. It is like a big stick.
Is that what they call elephant grass?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Elephant grass.
Gajaraj is English is elephant.
Okay, Gaja, yeah. Gajaraj, yeah. Correct. And that continues to grow.
Yeah.
And it continues to grow for 10 years.
10 years, huh?
Yeah. So now this is the first year of that grass growing, but out of the 10 acres that we sowed, only 6 acres was grown. Another 4 acres did not grow.
Okay.
So we are replanting this from the old grass.
Okay.
And we are also making other experiment to take the cattle, 200 cattle, cows, in a temporarily made boundary in our fields.
Temporarily made, what you say?
Boundary.
Boundary, huh? Okay. For grazing.
for grazing.
Ah, yes, yes.
And then they pass the dung, their
Yes.
urine. So one day you keep cows, them are there, then we don't have to fertilize. The fertilizer already
Automatic.
is there.
Yes.
Like that, next.
Yes.
So another 100 days, you have 100 species.
Yes. This is a whole technique, actually.
Somebody from Mayapur came
Mm.
and explained it to us.
Okay.
From Mayapur, he's from Belgaum. Maharaj knows Dr. Sri Kumar.
Oh, Dr. Sri Kumar. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're doing wonderful
I'm in
work.
touch with him.
Okay. In Gokul Dham.
Gokul.
In Gokul Dham, they're doing that on about 400 acres of land. I mean, they've sectioned out maybe 100 plus acres, and this is connected with this.
Alan Sir.
Yeah, Alan Savory. He mentioned that actually this is what can save the planet. Proper method for grazing of cows, because otherwise the land is going desert-like.
Yeah, very hard.
Yes. Yeah, he calls it desertification.
He says that if the cows are living on your field
Yes.
one day, you don't even need water. The cows will the cow dung, the fertilizer
Yes.
will automatically give grass to you.
Yes. Yeah, there's a whole mechanism that takes place. The earth gets all full of, because there's a whole interaction that takes place with small insects coming up and making holes for the water to be retained. So many things like this, yeah.
So we are supposed to start this month.
Yeah, 9th we are starting, 9th.
Okay. Well, that's very good. One question I had, which came up recently, in terms of it's an argument sometimes made by some devotees that Srila Prabhupada wanted, of course, Varnasram, but not for ISKCON devotees.
That is not true. Devotees are not exempt to the three modes of nature. Anybody who is within the three modes, and I think 90% of the ISKCON, well, 99, if not 99%, they are in the three modes of nature. And therefore they require divisions.
So Prabhupada wanted the Varnashram both for devotees and outside.
Yes.
Yeah, for everyone.
For everyone. He spoke to the reporters in Chicago, and he said the society should be divided into four: intellectual class, martial class, commercial class, agricultural class, and Sudra class. So then the reporter asked, "What about women? Where do you put women?" And he says that whichever class the man is, the women becomes like that.
Okay.
So my favorite quote to my wife, but didn't work.
Your wife what?
It was my favorite quote to my wife.
Yeah, directly from Prabhupada. Is there...
So ordinary people, even press reporter is talking about Varnasram.
Yeah, right. You know, when Prabhupada spoke about Varnashram College, at one time, I forget which devotee, one devotee asked, "Will Varnashram College be also for women?" And Prabhupada said, "No." You remember that?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a quote on that. what connection do you see between Gurukul and Varnashram college?
According to Srila Prabhupada, Gurukul, when the boys become 14, 15 years old, should automatically transform into Varnashram college, where they will learn their natural inclination. If they are attracted to Brahminical work, shastras, they will become Brahmanas. If they are attracted to administrate and manage, they become Kshatriyas. If they are attracted to agriculture and cow protection, they are Vaishyas. The rest are Sudras. Unfortunately, due to the failed Guru system, we could not have honest inclination of different graduates from Gurukul. And then whole emphasis was, whole reason for failure was blamed on the Gurukul system. Therefore, Varna, it also includes Varnashram system.
Yeah. But there's a whole connection also. Prabhupada, he was giving a lot of emphasis to training Brahmanas. But Prabhupada wanted to go beyond that also, right?
Prabhupada only told us that we are Brahmanas. In emergency, just like in Israel, when they are fighting war with the Arabs, every citizen is a soldier, like doctor, engineers, lawyers, professors. They all take guns in their hands. But in normal times, they do their engineering and lawyership and normal activities.
Right.
So we cannot be a full-time Brahmana forever. Our nature is going to come out sooner or later. So now, in the beginning we were preaching. As long as we are preaching, we are protected. But as soon as you stop preaching, which cannot go on forever, then we need Varnashram.
But as long as there are conditioned souls, preaching has to go on. As long as there are conditioned souls, preaching
has to go on. But take an example of someone like you. You were, when you were younger devotee, you were doing Dhammahatta and other preaching activities. But that you are not now doing now. You are doing different activities. Now you are sannyasi and different activities. You are still preaching to everybody, but not in the same way as you did before. So preaching, Guru distribution should go on. But like we do marathon, 1 month a year. Similarly, preaching 1 month a year or 1 year in your life, 2 years in life or 10 years in your life, it's possible, but not possible for 40 years.
So do you think ISKCON should also, in addition to training people to be Brahmanas, should be training people to become Kshatriyas and Vaishyas?
Yes. Varnashram means all 4 divisions. Everyone is automatically classified one of the 4 divisions.
Right. Right.
For that, of course, we require great trust and great confidence in the leadership.
Right.
Like I have read about Amish people, and they are still going on with their customs, but they don't have Krishna in the center. So it is only externally a nice thing what they are doing. Internally it is not giving them pleasure. But one becomes Brahmana or Kshatriya or Vaishya or Shudra, not for his own pleasure, but for the pleasure of Krishna. So his internal pleasure, internal happiness, which should be given, they should trained. This will come if the GBC itself considered that as one of the lacking of the present modern society. If they do not think first, it has to come from top. If they do not think first, then it's very hard for us to struggle.
Would you agree that most of our city temples are too much overemphasized in city preaching and not even
Yes.
thinking about villages?
100%.
Yeah.
Like this month, we went on, distributed 6 lakhs books, December. Delhi temple distributed 6 lakhs books. But how it happens? Somebody gives a big donation, and then you take the books from BVT and go on distributing it for 3-4 months. Or in the big celebrations like Kumbh Mela, where they give 30 rupees a book. And like that, artificial preaching, just for number. That is not exactly a preaching activity also. Some of these devotees are not Brahminical, but they are Vaishya type. Prabhupada called Tripurari Vaishya. So he should be a Vaishya, who distributor.
Yeah. But should ISKCON down the line eventually, just like we are training and initiating people to become Brahmanas, should ISKCON down the line eventually train people and initiate them to become Kshatriyas and Vaishyas?
Yes. Prabhupada, he said one time that why are we giving Brahmana initiation to everybody? Everybody is not automatic. Everybody is not a Brahmana.
Right.
So everybody does not have to be given second initiation.
Right.
Only those who are qualified should be given. There should be Vaishyas and Kshatriyas and Shudras also.
But we've not created that system yet.
No.
Yeah.
It was in 1977, so Prabhupada was passing away.
Right.
And the leaders rarely understood, wanted to.
some devotees who were close to Prabhupada heard him explain that the second half of my mission will be very different than the first half.
Yeah, he says half act. I have only done half of my work. The other half I have not done.
And the other half being?
Varnasrama.
One quick last question maybe. It seems that many devotees are becoming vegans.
Achha?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is nonsense.
What is it? But vegan people have a good heart.
Good heart, but not good enough. Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is eating dahi, he is eating milk, he is eating butter, he is called butter thief. And
Makan chor.
so how can we avoid taking a milk product? As a matter of fact, this is the idea of the people who do not know what the cow's mentality is. Cow's mentality is if you do not milk her at the right time, then her udder will become swollen and become diseased. So you have to take the milk in time, at time. It is not blood, it is milk.
Yes.
So eating cow's milk is the healthiest thing in the world.
Yes.
And socially, very profitable thing.
Yes. It's a basic of Vedic economy.
Right.
Cows, land.
Yes. So I do not have, I'm not very kind to vegans because they fail to see Krishna. In that sense, they are vegetarians like pigeons and monkeys.
Lacking the philosophical dimension.
Especially people say I'm vegan to avoid saying I'm Hare Krishna. Because at one time people were vegetarian because they are believing in the incarnation, believing in karma theory. Now this is alternative, so they don't have to believe in anything.
Right. We hear about the Vedic culture, primarily agrarian culture. Does that mean we have to go away from...
You have to. The city life is artificial life. We led artificial life. We have made big temples, and that is the emphasis. Still everybody wants to do it. But I think that my life would have been more successful if I had stuck to Prabhupada's order of making a farm community on the farm. Even though, according to others, I am successful, but according to me, I know I have not followed Prabhupada's instruction fully.
Ideal is to do both. I mean, have farm communities and wonderful temples.
Yeah. Our farm was only 5 kilometers from the big city. So we could have developed there only. and built the big temple there instead of this side. But because everybody convinced me that you have to do it on this side, and it is on this side.
Yeah.
If I had made on the farm, then both the community were taken care and the temple would have built. But the other thing is that the donor was a little greedy and he is not exactly ready to transfer in our name the land. So that took some time.
Okay.
Now he is ready.
Okay. Yeah.
No, for me, there is no question that Varnasrama-Dharma is what Prabhupada wanted for everybody, the whole human society.
Right.
It's not just for non-devotees.
Yes, sir.
In fact, it is primarily for devotees. Deva Varnashram is primarily for Vaishnavas. And then it can expand. To expand in exponentially in all directions, we have to have successful Varnashram communities.
And Vaishnavas or devotees showing by example.
Showing by example.
Yeah.
Then we will have a place for people to live, otherwise how will land, how can we get land?
Right.
Just like we are getting money, we need more land.
Maybe we should consider having a ceiling on the number of big temples in our cities.
That's very difficult. Almost impossible. But let those people who want to build a temple, but that should not come in the way of developing Varnashram. If people understand at heart that their duty is to develop Varnashram, then they can come forward.
So would you say that it's also the duty of our preachers who are in the cities to promote this?
Yes, but pound of preaching is better than a ton of speaking. Sorry, a pound of practice is better than a ton of preaching. Everybody has to first
Demonstrate.
It's impossible for devotees to escape from modern instruments such as computer, mobile, technology. In fact, the world is so technologically advanced that even the farmers who are born in farm communities, they are also corrupt. So, in order to develop farm community, you have to stop all these things. Then only peace will come.
Yes.
In that thing, I think Amish are a little more successful than us. They have kept high standards. They follow high standards.
Yes.
Simplicity.
Yes. We've been doing that for centuries. want to take too much more of your time. Anything in particular you might like to say for people who might be listening about Varnashram?
I'm a small man, and whatever little my realization is that Srila Prabhupada wanted Varnasrama-Dharma to be established, and he considered his movement to be incomplete without it. So, as much as we love our Prabhupada, so much as we should love Varnasrama-Dharma. Couple of years ago, some GVCs said that Varnasrama is for outside, it's not for inside. Varnasrama is not the main thing. Varnasrama is not for devotees. But what is out for devotees? I don't understand. Why would Prabhupada talk so much about it if he didn't mean for devotees? In many of his Bhagavatam purports,
Yeah.
you can hear the same glorification of Varnasrama. So the leadership should try to adopt that, and that will be a great inspiration for the devotees. Their so-called disciples and other followers. If I don't have my heart in it, how my disciples in their heart?
So you have a few families starting in Gujarat at your place?
We are brahmacharis,
Brahmacharis.
no families.
Okay.
But they are taking help from other families in the village.
Okay.
Villagers are attracted to brahmacharis,
Okay.
and with their help,
Yeah.
they are developing the farm.
Okay. Last time I went to visit your farm, they had so many, what is it? Lemon trees, eh?
Yeah.
You still have?
We still have 2,000 trees.
Okay. 2,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
But gradually the number went down
Okay.
and the number of devotees went up.
Okay.
So now it's a little bit of a community type.
Okay. Well, those trees have been there for a long time. Many, many years.
The devotees were not there. Now there are 5-6 grown sides.
Okay. Good. How's the recording? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think we've covered a number of things. Of course, the subject matter is unlimited, practically, but
Yes.
I appreciate.
And you know it better than me. You are asking me just like, what's it? Ramananda,
No,
I requested, and he took the answers.
I appreciate
Because you are the only one in the whole movement who is fighting alone for this cause.
some other devotees there. Have you read Bhaji Narayan's paper recently?
No.
The title of his paper is "Who Are We and Where Are We Going?"
No.
I can send it to you if you like.
Where in Varnasrama?
He speaks about Varnasrama in there also as a topic that we should be discussing and doing something. Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. You're with Pamo, is it? Your email? Okay. I'll send it to you.
Yasomatinandana.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll send it to you. I think I've taken enough of your time. I appreciate it.
You are most welcome.